What if Doctor Strange already knew Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom? Sounds insane, right? But hidden clues in Marvel's comics and the MCU's multiverse hints make this theory terrifyingly possible. In Infinity War, Strange said he saw over 14 million futures and only one where they win. But what if in all those other universes, Tony survived, only to become something worse? In Marvel Comics, during the 2015 Secret Wars event, Doctor Doom becomes a god, completely reshaping the multiverse itself. But in some alternate versions, Tony Stark actually merges with Doom's power, creating a character known as Iron Doom. This is a fusion of Stark's brilliant intellect and Doom's massive ego. This version of Tony believes that only he has the power and vision to fix reality. And that obsession? It's exactly what Doctor Strange warned him about. The comics show us a Tony Stark who is willing to take ultimate control, convinced he's the only one who can save everyone. Now let's jump to the MCU. In Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Strange never speaks Tony's name, not even once. He acknowledges the collapse of the multiverse. He sees corrupted realities. He even confronts alternate versions of himself. But he completely avoids mentioning Iron Man. Why? Perhaps it's because in another reality, Strange has already seen what Tony became. A god in armor who tried to rewrite existence, and in doing so, nearly destroyed it all. Strange's silence on Tony isn't just an oversight. It's a deliberate omission, hiding a terrible truth he witnessed in one of those other timelines. So if Strange saw millions of timelines, then it stands to reason he's already witnessed countless universes where Tony's survival equals total disaster. That's why he told Tony there was no other way. Not because he didn't want to save Tony, but because he absolutely could not risk creating the man who becomes Doctor Doom. The single path to victory wasn't just about beating Thanos. It was about preventing an even greater threat from ever being born. Tony's sacrifice saved the universe, but it also may have saved it from Tony himself. So maybe, when Strange closed his eyes as Tony snapped his fingers, he wasn't just mourning his friend's death. He was preventing a god's rebirth. Because in the vast multiverse, Tony Stark doesn't always die a hero. Sometimes, he lives long enough to become Doctor Doom. Thanks for watching, and if you love diving deep into Marvel theories, make sure to subscribe.